News right now of Winter Storm Bobby, and we are heading down to the shoreline.
And that's where we find Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland, who is live with the mobile newsroom in the Elm City. Matt.
Aaron and Mark, starting early tomorrow morning, New Haven Public Works crews, they are going to be working around the clock in shifts, and they're not the only ones getting prepared for Winter Storm Bobby. With their rescue pup Bert by their side, Ron and Nancy made a trip to P&M Market on Orange Street, picking up last-minute supplies in advance of Winter Storm Bobby.
I'm going to do a lot of cooking.
And for a snowstorm, what do you like to cook? What do you like to...
Comfort food, right? No, so I'm going to make meatloaf and potatoes and, fattening stuff.
For them, the plan is to hunker down and watch the snow fall.
We'll just make the best of it. We just hope we don't lose our power.
And while the hope is most will stay off the roads, these guys will be out trying to keep up with the snow and keep them passable.
We're going to be running 12-hour shifts throughout the storm, so tomorrow during the pushback mode, and then through the operation going into Sunday and next week for the removal. So there's two different phases.
Between New Haven's Public Works crews, the Parks Department, and private contractors, New Haven will have 50 trucks out plowing the Elm City's 800 streets and more than 230 miles of road.
We expect there to be some dangerous driving conditions, and I think the important thing that we're going to say is please don't drive unless you really have to.
This afternoon, DPW crews brought in more salt while also loading up their plow trucks with sand. A citywide parking ban starts tonight at 10, meaning no parking at all downtown or on the snow emergency routes. And in the residential neighborhoods, you can only park on the even side of the streets as the city tries to keep the roads clear so they can clean them.
We do our best to cover as much as possible, as quickly as possible. Our teams are going to be working round the clock. There are many, many, many roads in the city, and we ask residents to be patient.
And you can see, the bus is going to come through and cut us off right now, but they've got the flashing blue lights here in New Haven letting folks know that there is a citywide parking ban. Now, it's not just a big deal with the amount of snow, also a big deal with the budget. Between the cleanup and sort of the removal going into the weekend and the next few days, early next week, this is expected to possibly cost the city around $300,000 with all the overtime and the materials, and that's roughly half of the Department of Public Works snow budget for the season already. We're live at the mobile newsroom in New Haven. Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right.